Welcome to the Tool Review channel. Today we have a little bit of a different video. This is a video on a question that I get asked quite a bit, so I figured I would obviously make the video on it. And the question is, what is the oil I use to oil my pliers with? So I figured I would make a video on it. So the oil that I use to oil and clean my pliers with is this Ballistol multi-purpose oil. And as you can see, here is the largest size that you can get of the oil, and it's multi-purpose, lubricates, penetrates, protects, and preserves. It's for firearms, leather, knives, tools, locks, marine, wood, metal, rubber, eco-friendly, skin-safe, non-carcinogenic. Obviously, combustible, harmful, or fatal if swallowed. Don't be going to swallow it, and money-back guarantee. And this is the 16-ounce can that you get, and this is non-aerosol. I believe they do make an aerosol version of this. I obviously don't have that one. And this is the different mix ratios on the back. And this is all the different uses here on the back of the can that you can use this oil for as well. Now, if you're not familiar with the Ballistol oil, this is a German company that does make this oil. And they do have a U.S. manufacturer of that has the formula and produces this for them and just relabels it for them. So this is the oil that I use. So go ahead and set that off to the side. Now, I also do sometimes use their wipes as well. It's basically the same thing, but instead of having to put oil on the tool, you can just wipe the tool down with a wipe, which is can be easy if the tool is very dirty. So you can pick up wipes as well, but mainly this is what I use. I do put oil in these little oiler bottles right here. Pick these up off of Amazon. I believe they're like $10, $15 for the set, and that was with shipping and tax included. So you have a really fine, I have a really fine tipped one right there, and then this one is the thicker one. This is the one that gets used probably more than this one, and has a bit of a bigger opening right there as well. Now you do want to be careful with these. You don't want to accidentally poke yourself with these, because that's the last thing you really want to worry about. You just fill them up with oil, and then when you need the oil, like if you're trying to oil up a pair of pliers, you can see I already did it on these ones, but those little oiler tips are great for getting in like all the small cracks and stuff, especially if you open up the pliers like this and you want to get oil down in there as well, or if you fill up the pliers over and you want to get some oil down there as well, which is super nice. So we'll go ahead and get those pliers out of there. So this is my video response to the question I get for what oil do I use to obviously clean and lubricate all the different pairs of pliers that I have. So I do use this Ballistol oil. Now I do believe you can get this on Amazon, but I picked this up from KC Tool, and as you can see, FedEx did a wonderful job handling this package, or handling this thing of oil. So I had to give it a nice dent on the side. Now, I believe you can pick it up in an aerosol version as well. You can also pick up a spray bottle for the 16-ounce, or like a spray top for the 16-ounce. So all you have to do is just unscrew the top and then thread that spray nozzle onto the top as well. Now, one thing about this oil is when you the first few times you use it, you're going to have to get used to the smell. It definitely has an interesting smell to it. The very first time I used it, I was like having a real hard time breathing because it was that strong. But obviously now, since I've used it quite a bit, I'm pretty much used to smelling it. So that's really the one thing I'm going to say about this oil is you definitely have to get used to the smell. And I can't even really describe it. It's just something you'll have to experience if this is what you want to use to oil your pliers with. And the stuff's not fairly expensive at all. It's reasonably priced. And if you buy this 16-ounce container of it, it does last a bit. A little oil will go a long way on loosening up a set of pliers, so you don't need to go crazy on every set of pliers you have, unless your pliers are super rusty and barely open. Then you might want to use a lot more of it, but both the oil and the wipes do work great. So hope that answers the question on what oil do I use for working with my pliers and loosening and cleaning them up with. It's right here. I will leave a couple links in the description below. Like I said, I picked mine up at KC Tool, and I do believe you can buy it on Amazon as well. But I know KC Tool carries the full line of the Ballistol Oil. So if you want to go over there and check out all the different kinds of oil you can get, you can do that. I'll leave a link in the description of that. But that's really about it for this video. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. And if you are new to the channel and you want to see more content like this, please consider hitting that subscribe button. But that's all I have for this video. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video to be uploaded.